Every great victory in history isn't just about strength, it's about strategy. The people who changed the course of history didn't just rely on luck or numbers. They understood psychology, timing, and the art of deception. Today, we're diving into the secret strategies behind some of the greatest wins in history and what we can learn from them. Julius Caesar's conquest of Gaul wasn't just about having a powerful army. It was about knowing how to use information, timing, and the perception of power. Caesar carefully studied his enemies, learned their weaknesses, and struck where they were least prepared. One of his key tactics was the rapid construction of fortifications and camps, giving his armies security and flexibility while making it seem like he was always in a position of advantage. He didn't just win battles, he controlled how his enemies perceived him, making them hesitant and reactive. Alexander didn't conquer Persia with sheer force alone. His brilliance was in adapting his tactics to every situation. He often used deception, such as feigned retreats, to lure enemies into traps. Alexander also inspired unwavering loyalty in his troops, understanding that a motivated army could achieve the impossible. His ability to combine speed, precision, and psychological manipulation allowed him to conquer lands far larger than anyone thought possible. Napoleon's victories weren't about having more soldiers. They were about moving faster than the enemy and striking where they were weakest. He mastered logistics and timing, ensuring his troops could appear unexpectedly, catch enemies off guard, and exploit confusion. Napoleon also used the fog of war, misinformation, decoys, and feints to create opportunities where brute force alone wouldn't have sufficed. His genius lay in turning chaos into a weapon. Genghis Khan's Mongol Empire expanded not just through fearsome warriors, but through strategy and psychological dominance. He studied enemy cities before attacking, spreading rumors to weaken morale, and often offered surrender terms that seemed generous, making eventual defeat feel inevitable. His cavalry could strike with lightning speed, and he used mobility as a weapon, creating the illusion of omnipresence. Victory wasn't just physical, it was mental. Even though Sun Tzu wasn't leading an empire like the others, his influence shaped how battles were won for centuries. He emphasized preparation, knowing yourself and your enemy, and winning without fighting whenever possible. The principle of flexibility, deception, and exploiting weakness became the blueprint for nearly every successful general that followed. What makes his lessons timeless is that they aren't just for armies. They apply to negotiations, leadership, and life itself. The secret strategies of history's greatest wins don't have to stay in the past. Timing, preparation, understanding people, and exploiting opportunities can apply to school, work, and personal challenges. The lesson isn't to manipulate others, it's to understand the dynamics around you and act with precision and clarity. History teaches us that victory favors the prepared, the adaptable, and those who think ahead. Every victory in history carries a lesson. The great conquerors weren't always the strongest, they were the smartest. They turned knowledge, perception, and strategy into power. The next time you face a challenge, think like Caesar, Alexander, Napoleon, or Genghis Khan. Study the terrain, know your strengths, anticipate the moves of others, and strike when the moment is right. Strategy isn't just for generals, it's for anyone who wants to win in life.